Good morning, and welcome to the Canadian Hydrogen Convention. My name is Chris McLeod, and I'm with Edmonton Global. We're here today as part of the Edmonton Region Hydrogen Hub exhibit, again at the Canadian Hydrogen Convention, the first hydrogen convention in Canada, North America's largest convention on hydrogen, and this is year one of what will be a 10-year event. Thanks so much for joining our live stream. We'll be online all morning. We'll take a little break over lunch, be back for the afternoon, both today and tomorrow. We're kicking off our live events with a big announcement with AMTA and Chris Nash, who's their CEO. Chris, over to you.
Excellent. Thanks, Chris. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Alberta Motor Transport Association, the Board of Directors and staff, we thank everyone at Edmonton Global and DMG for putting on this event today. I'd also like to thank my fellow presenters, Laura Guzman, Director of Government Affairs and Partnerships with Hydra Energy, and Philip Garriston with Nikola Corporation. So I appreciate you taking the time out to share your thoughts with us this morning. The AMTA is honored to be a part of this convention, and I appreciate the opportunity to share some words on behalf of the association. Before I do, I must acknowledge that we're on the traditional Treaty 6 territory of Cree, Dene, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, and Nakota Sioux. This is the home of the Métis settlements and the Métis Nation of Alberta, Regions 2, 3, and 4, within the historical Northwest Métis homeland. Since 1938, the Alberta Motor Transport Association, also known as the AMTA, has been the voice, the standard, and the resource for the commercial transportation industry in Alberta, advancing its members and interests through its safety programs, progressive policy, and strategic direction. As we know, our world is changing rapidly, and continually, the commercial transportation industry is no exception. We realize that innovation is far outpacing implementation, so to be on top in the forefront of this is very exciting. As modern technologies specific to our industry are advancing quickly, it's critical that we adapt and adjust accordingly. The need to keep pace with ever-evolving technologies in the commercial transportation industry requires a collaborative approach with our partners. And indeed, collaboration is one of our core values at the association. The AMTA works closely with governments, industries, and other stakeholders to identify and research opportunities to propose and implement data-driven solutions that help reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Such efforts create a greener future for all. We work together to achieve Canada's goal of reaching net zero by 2050. Thanks to the generous support of the federal government and in collaboration with our valued project partners, AMTA has launched a new exciting initiative. In partnership with Hyzon Motors, Hydra Energy, and the Nikola Corporation, AMTA is leading the way, providing Canada's first heavy-duty alternative fuel demonstration. This project will include commercial carriers to go with Class 8 trucks, 33,000 pounds or more, that operate with alternative energy-efficient fuels that will provide them with opportunities to trial these vehicles using their own logistics. This two-year project, the first of its kind in Alberta, will pilot 3 heavy-duty hydrogen vehicles developed with our project partners. So with Hydra Energy, a dual-fuel truck is going to be retrofitting existing vehicles will run between April 2022 and March 2024. Hyzon Energy hydrogen truck will be July 2022 to March 2023. And the Nikola Corporation truck, April 2023 to March 2024. The program includes developing and delivering programs, training, and tools for drivers, first responders, and other stakeholders. When new technology comes into the world of transportation, the education required, the understanding required, all of that is where we have all the stakeholders at the table to be able to understand. Imagine being a first on scene if you're a first responder to a hydrogen vehicle. How do you react? All of those things are the things that are being considered when we look at this technology. Commercial drivers will gain knowledge and experience in sustainable vehicle technologies, fuel safety, and other operational efficiencies. The demonstrations will enhance the driver's operations, support to their day-to-day business, and help attract and retain people to the commercial transportation industry. This project will increase awareness for the commercial transportation industry and the motoring public alike about zero emissions and the value of using low to zero emission vehicles. These demonstrations will facilitate many other significant benefits, including advancing net zero mobility, providing commercial drivers with the hydrogen technology experiences, supporting road safety, providing critical performance data to develop and advance vehicle policies and regulations. It's reducing risks associated with the hydrogen adoption and highlighting hydrogen to all three levels of government, as well as to our industry, stakeholders, and the broader community. Additionally, the demonstrations will support Canada's clean energy transition and advance its hydrogen economy, which in turn will create jobs, spur foreign investment, and increase public awareness to the broader community. Additionally, the demonstration will support Canada's clean energy transition. There's many reasons why the commercial transportation industry should consider hydrogen as a fuel source. It's a pathway to reaching zero emissions. It enhances commercial vehicle performance in many ways. When you look at torque and acceleration, extends driving ranges, lower maintenance costs. It's similar to fueling a diesel, and it helps drive economic development. As I've highlighted this morning, these hydrogen vehicle demonstrations will provide tangible benefits to the commercial transportation industry and to all Canadians. As well, the project will identify AMTA as a leader in data analytics, safety education, membership growth and engagement, and innovation. This important work can only be conducted thanks to the generous support of government, our project partners, and the countless hardworking men and women of our industry, those who take pride in the safe, efficient transport of essentials for Albertans and Canadians. So to learn more about the vehicle demonstrations, the AMTA, and many other projects ongoing, and the critical work our association does on behalf of its members, please visit amta.ca. So thank you everyone for being here this morning. And with that, I would like to introduce our project partners. So first, I'd like to introduce Laura Guzman, Director of Government Affairs Partnerships with Hydra Energy.
Thank you, Chris. Hi, everyone. Thank you. We're really excited for this opportunity to work with AMTA. We initiated work with them in 2021, and we're really excited for the opportunity to bring Hydra's technology into the Alberta market. Our truck is on the other corner of the exhibition room. I invite you to visit and feel it. Hydra's approach to technology in transportation is something that we call hydrogen internal combustion engine technology. We love fuel cells, but we're not working with fuel cells. Hydra chose to focus on engines. We offer a retrofit system that is reversible and transferable. We don't modify the engine, therefore we're not affecting OEM warranties. And the system has the capacity to displace 40% of diesel fuel at the moment and up to 40% of emissions. It can run up to 1,000 kilometers per day with 24 kilograms of hydrogen. The retrofit system basically has three components. It has a hydrogen storage in the back of the cabin. It has a mechanical device that injects hydrogen with air into the engine for co-combustion to occur. And it has a computer. It's a system, a proprietary system developed by Hydra, a computer that has software which controls the hydrogen injection across the different drive cycles of the truck. I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm going to be standing by the truck, and we're really excited that for the next few months we will be offering a truck for carriers in Alberta to field, to demonstrate, and of course we will also have technical staff to assist you with any questions during trials. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you, Laura. And it's important to see when we look at the technology in hydrogen of where it can be applied to combustion engines, to non-combustion engines. We need to make sure that we're serving all the needs to have the diverse energy that Alberta is able to deliver. So with that, I'd like to bring up Philip Gerritsen. He's the Director of Operations with Fueling Solutions with Nikola. Philip?
Thank you very much. I'm Philippe Gerritsen, Director of Customer Fueling Solutions here at Nikola. We're very excited to be a part of the Canadian Hydrogen Convention here. Created a great opportunity for us to announce the development of our hydrogen production hub in partnership with TC Energy that will support the hydrogen ecosystem for the rollout of our hydrogen fuel cell trucks. These trucks are fully zero emissions out of the tailpipe and will be powered through low carbon hydrogen fuel supplies that we're very excited to develop here in Alberta and be able to allow us to have a seamless transition for local fleets working with AMTA and their pilot program to facilitate customer demonstrations where we can truly prove to those customers that we have a truck that can enable a seamless transition from existing diesel vehicles without sacrificing economics or performance, and really enable zero emission transportation solutions that can get going in short order. We expect to have our Tre fuel cell day cab available in the US market at the end of 2023, and then we'll be rolling out our Canadian variant in 2024. We're anticipating having 70 kilograms of onboard hydrogen fuel supply at 700 bar. That'll facilitate up to 500-mile range for those day cab trucks that really start to enable the metro regional operations of these vehicles within local fleets' uses. To support the adoption of those hydrogen fuel cell trucks, we're building out a hydrogen fueling network that will support the applications throughout the major freight corridors in Alberta, as well as focused on other areas of Canada, including British Columbia, Ontario, and Quebec. And so we're very excited to be able to showcase this truck here today as our first demonstration to the local fleets about what it looks like. And on Friday, we'll be doing a ride and drive event with several fleets to prove to them the performance capabilities and the great acceleration and torque that you get with the electric motors. And then we're very excited to be a part of the AMTA's ride demonstration where we'll be showcasing our truck for a year in actual operations with customers here in Canada to follow up on the demonstrations that we've already been doing with customers such as Anheuser-Busch in the Los Angeles area, where we currently have two fuels already in real-world operations. So thank you very much to AMTA, and we look forward to the continued partnership as we try to show these local fleets what our trucks can really do. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you, Philippe. And the importance of these partnerships and the ways that we can move forward to bring our industry forward with the technology available is imperative to accelerating that process. So we're very excited and thank you for being part of it. With that, are there any questions that anyone has? I believe we have a microphone around here. Does anyone have any questions for either Laura, Philippe, or myself on this project? All right, well, hearing none, again, I can't emphasize enough, the AMTA is very thankful to have partners such as Nikola and Hydra at the table here to be able to bring to industry what maybe they wouldn't have the opportunity otherwise to do, and especially in a northern environment, in a place that, you know, we see as we know down in the southern states, we see a lot of this technology come up, but the opportunity to try it in the climate that we have, the heavy weights that we have, as well as being, the longer distances that we need. So having these partnerships and the collaborations to bring this technology to the forefront is key to the success of our industry. So I'd like to thank you all, and I will turn it over to Chris. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Chris. That was really well done. And it's an exciting announcement, so congratulations, Laura. Congratulations, Philippe. Again, that's just the first session of what we're running here all day long. We're going to take a quick break, show a little video from AMTA, and then we're going to do a little walk around the show floor, so stay tuned.